Now, she is an education supervisor too for health education.
Graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, a safe and healthy day to you all. I'd like to underscore safe and healthy. For now, that is my prime greeting and wishes for all of you. COVID-19 seems to be enjoying its stay in the Philippine archipelago. We have seen and read on Facebook about the surge of cases every day. We see deaths as well, directly COVID-related and non-directly COVID-related. Many of us have experienced challenges, changes, and uncertainties as the pandemic impacts every aspect of society, including the economy. We worry. But even if we are worried sick of the thought of this pandemic, it was also through it that we discovered the wonders of technology. We realized that we can be into the same event, such as this, even if we are separated by land, seas, and islands. We have come to realize how amazing technology is. Google Meet, WebEx, Zoom, even FB Messenger, new LMS, and many other platforms that introduce to us that learning can be fun, creative, and not too expensive. Have you seen this picture? I saw this picture on Facebook. A student in Legazpi photographed in a bridge making use of free lights from the community post and making use of the Wi-Fi from the nearby hotel. What an inspiring sight. What an amazing story. I also had an experience in one of the schools where the teacher was dictating the examination through a phone call. This pandemic has indeed pushed us to our greatest potentials, to stretch our imaginations, our creativity, to be able to deliver, to study and understand our lessons well. But of course, I also know of teachers who only made use of their synchronous lessons as the time to ask concerns but not exactly to deliver the lessons. One student in the class was very disappointed but made use of that disappointment to a good use by doubling her effort in her studies. She is also graduating in another school as we speak. Whether in our personal lives, our work, in our role as leaders, faculty members, educators, learners, we are challenged to show adaptability, courage, and resilience. For those of us who are fortunate to still have jobs and still in school, we had to change how we work, where we work, and what we work on. It is a different time, requiring totally different behaviors, whether you are a pessimist or an optimist, will have a great bearing in your future. Now, this is my question. Did you see COVID as a threat or as an opportunity? Yung totoo lang. Threat ba siya or opportunity? You know, most of us had no warning or time to prepare for the pandemic, in particular, the initial lockdown. We thought it was just a week vacation from school, isn't it? Yay! Bakasyon, 1 week, 2 weeks. But who would ever thought that the 1 week or two would result to 15 months? And our counting still continues. As a result, we went into survival mode and most of us did not have time to process what was going on. How would I finish school? How would I do my internship? Nakakagraduate pa ba ako nito? Many of us felt frantic, confused, and were running on adrenaline, leading to a state of chronic stress that spanned over a year. Social media bombard us with information about the impact of the coronavirus with a significant focus on lives lost. Between this and hearing about the deaths of family members, friends, and acquaintances, many of us were forced to face our own mortality. The pandemic caused a great deal of loss. People lost jobs, businesses, loved ones, and social connections. Students left school. Many of us are now dealing with tremendous feelings of grief and loss. The pandemic led to a great deal of social isolation, robbing people of the social support so necessary to get through difficult times. At this point, many people are feeling disconnected, alone, and anxious about how they will begin to socialize again after being so out of practice. The stress of the pandemic caused an exacerbation of pre-existing stressors. You experience feelings of anxiety and sadness, not to mention real overwhelm in the face of virtual schooling, which your parents may not have been able to help with. May mga sarili din kaming concerns, may mga problema din kaming tungkol sa pandemic. You missed out certain developmental opportunities such as forming social connections and mastering certain academic challenges. You have also been robbed of the chance to celebrate various milestones. Intramurals, seniors night, community immersions, physical graduations, or simply being with classmates and friends, and so many others. In addition, many lacked the structure and support necessary for learning while engaged in virtual school. At this time, may I ask you, who wants to return to normal? Unfortunately, we are not going back. Good news is, we are now facing the new normal. Mixed feelings make sense. It's unclear just what the post-pandemic world will look like, but most likely, what many have hoped would be a return to normal will more likely be a transition to a new normal. As a result, many of us are experiencing anxiety and mixed feelings about resuming pre-pandemic life. Here, we'll look at the many ways in which the pandemic has affected all of us, followed by a list of some ongoing problem areas many of us are likely to experience even as life becomes closer to normal. Psychologists define resilience as the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant sources of strength such as family and relationship problems, serious health problems, or workplace and financial stressors. Resilience involves bouncing back from these difficult experiences. It can also involve profound personal growth. Many of us have benefited from the slower pace of life, experiencing the simple pleasures such as spending more time with the family at home. This has enabled people to stop and reflect on their priorities and begin to make some changes in terms of where to put their focus and energy. Many people have described feeling relieved about being able to avoid toxic people and situations. Many have felt less stress while studying and working from home, no longer having to wake up early and spend time commuting to and from school and work, and having more flexibility during the day. Do you know Robert H. Schuller? Well, he's one of my favorite non-fiction authors and businesses. The times are particularly difficult for those growing into adulthood and finding their place in the world. Tomorrow might not be as easy as we thought and as spontaneous as we hoped for. I read some materials and I realized that the first thing to do is to be positive. No, not COVID positive. We don't like that. But to remain positive, optimistic, always looking at the brighter side of life. Lilipas din to. So yan. COVID is here and real, but I do believe that this stage of our lives will soon be a part of our history. Sooner, our grandchildren will just be Googling to check what is COVID-19, just like what we did before this pandemic. In one website that I came across, GREAT was used as an acronym and was given a meaning. G for be grateful. We have come this far. And this is really a grace from God. You know, friends, I lost a number of former students, colleagues from pandemic, from COVID. They are not here today. They did not make it to this time. R is for practice relaxation. We have become too occupied with the busy world, so we owe ourselves a bit of relaxation. Paano ba mag-relax? Just doing nothing, deep breathing, maybe enjoy a massage. And letter E is to engage in exercise. Well, we have to. It's a personal responsibility. 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, it's okay, as long as you do it regularly. And A is acknowledge your feelings. Sometimes it is this awkward. Parang nakakahiya sa sarili. But we need to talk to ourselves from time to time. Talk to yourself. You did well today. Magpakaibait ka naman, self. Magpakabait ka. Sipagin ka naman, self. T is track your thoughts and challenge them. Have you been complacent lately? Or maybe, have you been too worried? Too worried unnecessarily. So track your thoughts and challenge them. These are the significant moments to know matter most to you, that are the most central to your personal identity. There are three key features of signature strengths called the 3 E's: essential, effortless, and energizing. Essential, the strength feels essential to who you are as a person. And effortless, when you enact the strength, you feel natural and effortless. Ano kaya? And then energizing, using the strength uplifts you and leaves you feeling happy, in balance, and ready to take on more. So identify your 3 signature strengths and do something with them. Focus on what is in your control. We don't know when we will return to the usual world, and therefore we need to attend to what we do have control over. Create deadlines for yourself to work on. Your demands may be different now, and that's okay. Acknowledge and validate your thoughts and feelings. Pay attention to your own physical and mental fatigue. There is no right or wrong way to feel during these challenging times. Engage in mini breaks throughout the day, which can help with productivity. For example, watch a funny show on YouTube. Take a walk, engage in social media, but not too long. Call a loved one. Just take a minute to detach from the pressures of work. Giving yourself a break can help with productivity and improve mental health. And of course, use relaxation strategies to help reduce your anxiety throughout the day. Deep breathing, visualization, body scanning, and meditation. There are a lot more. Times like these are what shape us. They challenge us today so that we can build ourselves up and come out stronger. We are all in the same boat of COVID-19. However, how we take on the challenges is the very element that make us see things differently. If there's one thing you should take away from today, it is this: continue to learn. Continue to help others and continue to make a difference, even in the face of adversity. COVID has taught you, has taught us the ability to persevere, no matter how big or small the challenge is. However, for that to happen, we must continue to learn for the rest of our life. Knowledge can help us overcome any obstacle. It can help you graduates overcome any obstacle. Knowledge can never be taken away from you. It can help you open the doors to a better future, helping you become the person you were meant to be. Therefore, every one of you who are here in this graduation, in this virtual everyone to give yourselves a tap on the shoulder and say, "Hey, self, congratulations. Congratulations for the job well done. You are making your parents proud today because of your hard work. Best wishes for your post-COVID bright career ahead." Let me congratulate in a special way the dear parents who, despite the real difficult scenario, in the educational scenario, it was difficult, you managed to spend and support your children to school. So they are actually the real winners. The parents and the guardians are the real winners in a graduation ceremony like this. Congratulations too for the educators, staff, and the administrators. Flexible learning was tough, and you all managed to go through. Congratulations. All the best, dear graduating class, dear parents, faculty, staff, and administrators. Congratulations to Computer Arts Technology School, Legazpi Campus. Thank you so much for inviting me today. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you all for being here today.
President will now present the plaque of appreciation to our distinguished commencement speaker. The citation reads, Computer Arts and Technological College Incorporated, Balintawak Street, Albay District, Legazpi City, presents this plaque of appreciation to Dr. Maria Pamela S. Viñas, Education Supervisor 2, Czech Regional Office 5, for inspiring the graduates of Computer Arts and Technological College by expounding as commencement speaker on the theme, Resilient Graduates Ready to Face the Challenges in a Post-Pandemic World. This plaque of appreciation is presented this 25th day of June 2021 in Legazpi City during the virtual commencement ceremony of class of 2021. Signed, Andre M. Beliesa, President. Indeed, graduation ceremonies are replete with symbolism, and among such symbols is the diploma or the certificate. This is the most precious piece of paper that any student can hope to receive. Engineer Andre M. Beliesa, that college president, will now distribute the diplomas to be assisted by the Vice President for Academic Affairs and the deans of the various departments from 3 different campuses of Computer Arts and Technological College.
Candidates for graduation, school year 2020-2021. College Department. Graduates of Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Aparicio Jomar, Castilla Sorsogon. Azopardo Rey Orolfo, Legazpi City. Blanco Ruel Etzaluce, Legazpi City. Casimiro Christian Ryan Razonable, Legazpi City. Sereno Kenneth Cardino, Legazpi City. Nobrino Joey Perez, Camaligalbay. Marquez Ivy Joy Magdaong, Daraga Albay. Merca Ace Gerald Marbella, Daraga Albay. Micalier John Paul Año Rapu-Rapu Albay. Miraflor Randy Perez, Daraga Albay. Moratalia J.R. Ocpina, Ginubatan Albay. Peralta Albert Marbella, Daraga Albay. Soreta Jeremiah Bea, Legazpi City. Graduates of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. Villanueva Juliet Berhuega, Legazpi City. Graduates of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. Acopra Alexander Jr. Drise, Magallanes, Sorsogon. Agripa Jonah Troy Balane, Legazpi City. Apinado Froilan Banania, Legazpi City. Austria Monavi Ante, Legazpi City. Aikocho Vonjo Marbella, Legazpi City. Azures Paul Jefferson Bundad, Daraga Albay. Bailon Marajoy Bailoses, Pilar Sorsogon. Balana Mark Chinley Travesilia, Legazpi City. Bermas Norman Lee Pantoja, Ginubatan Albay. Bertumen Mark John Perez, Legazpi City. Bitangkur Steven Bandigue, Legazpi City. Bumalay Aljon Tan, Legazpi City. Cabe Joe Marlon Vicente, Legazpi City. Dasco Johanny Ace Marqueses, Legazpi City. Yolata Romel Gardon, Matnok Sursogon. Exija Jeremy Masinas, Castilla Sursogon. Galicia Mary Maid Barlizo, Raporapo Albay. Nilo Jesse Nabor, Daraga Albay. Latagan Leonardo Buitizon, Castilla Sorsogon. Leonardo Sandy Bitancur, Legazpi City. Gloria Jomar Pagadora, Legazpi City. Loriaga Aldin Maquiñana, Pilar Sorsogon. Malate Jerome Sea, Pilar Sorsogon. Marifosque Mark Joel Musa, Pilar Sorsogon. Mesias Raymart Mendez, Legazpi City. Miranda Mark Evander Orolfo, Ginubatan Albay. Montes Mark Henry Madrona, Daraga Albay. Nova Mark Archie Banzuela, Raporapo Albay. Orense Darcy Almohela, Legazpi City. Paterno Rostom Haji, Legazpi City. Pineda Daniel Barbudo, Legazpi City. Resari Charlie Jr. Toledo, Legazpi City. Ricafort Angela Donna de Monteverde, Dunsol Sorsogon. Salomon Jafet Loresto, Pilar Sorsogon. Salvadora Domi Caparino, Legazpi City. Solis William Luces, Daraga Albay. Soria Anthony Andes, Legazpi City. Tabagan John Daniel Magdasok, Tamalik Albay. Tumambing John Luis Espora, Legazpi City. Valenciano Rosan Sapo, Polangui Albay. Balieras Gistoni Moliesa, Pilar Sorsogon. Graduates of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Altabano Charlie Diego Nosiliado, Daraga Albay. Avellaneda Kin Leslie Andaya, Legazpi City. Babasa Neil Agripa, Legazpi City. De La Paz Muriel Emma Monares, Legazpi City. Grifal Fernando Jr. Asiado, Pilar Sorsogon. Indaya Jefferson Echalas, Legazpi City. Magalona Renato Jr. Manjares, Daraga Albay. Mirabel Mark Julius Marantal, Daraga Albay. Nabor James Nas, Kamalig Albay. Nasol Jovic Caron, Buduran Albay. Palahe Kim David Binaraba, Ginubatan Albay. Rognao John Mendivil, Legazpi City. Graduates of ladderized course in Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology, major in Electronics Technology. Armenta Christian Mapagdalita, Pilar Sorsogon. Graduates of ladderized course in Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology, major in Automotive Technology. Barnedo Zyron Jan Balion, Santo Domingo, Albay. Villeras Joframil Lopez, Santo Domingo, Albay. Cano Raymond Lianeta, Daraga, Albay. Galvez Paul Jan Boliosa, Legazpi City. Lomerio Marlo Marbida, Daraga, Albay. Maravilla Lester Dituito, Legazpi City. Ofleda Mark Joseph Nipa, Kamalig, Albay. Olazo John Valerie Liaguno, Pilar Sorsogon. Pacheco Jairi Calag, Kamalig, Albay. Rivero Alton J. Alzaga, Legazpi City. Graduates of Bachelor of Science in Office Administration. Arcilia Jenlyn Embate, Legazpi City. Dematera Ronaline, Legazpi City. Galvez Queenie May Moraleda, Ligao City. Lianza Eleonisa Pamela Aducal, Mobiliar, Albay. Morco Lovely Nuada, Mobiliar, Albay. Oluya Riza Marquez, Legazpi City. Quinones Angelica, Legazpi City. Zuniga Divine Grace Rubio, Legazpi City. Graduates of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Almeida Elizabeth Botin, Legazpi City. Anzano Frederick Andes, Daraga, Albay. Aranda Cherry Licop, Legazpi City. Banania Mary Beatriz Bajado, Legazpi City. Barcelon Alexander Christopher Garcia, Legazpi City. Verses April Witizon, Tabaco City. Borja Daryl Braun, Daraga, Albay. Botin Jericho Ramos, Legazpi City. Upi Vicente Jr. Barameda, Legazpi City. De la Cruz Joy Locanias, Canacman, Camarines Sur. Lieva Sean Michael Nebres, Daraga, Albay. Miralles Marjorie Alejo, Legazpi City. Monreal Joven Barcelona, Daraga, Albay. Mortel Francis Joshua Daem, Legazpi City. Nang Rodelia Janine Gemina, cum laude, Legazpi City. Guarde Jessa Nidea, Kamalig, Albay. Orozco Cristel Bas, Legazpi City. Rabina Steven Velasco, Legazpi City. Sena Christine Joy Escoto, Legazpi City. Solano Angeline Moral, Kamalig, Albay. Graduate of Associate in Computer Technology. Valderrama Mary Joy Nota, Ginubatan, Albay. Graduates from Cat College, Ligao Campus. Graduates of Bachelor in Technical Teacher Education, major in automotive technology. Riambilio Jovenal Jr. Ranara, UAS Albay. Riola John Earl Udo, UAS Albay. Sedano Ryan Joseph Omanga, Ligao City. Graduates of Bachelor in Technical Teacher Education, major in Electronics Technology. Armenia Ryan Marabe, Polangui, Albay. Capasio Mark John Graida, Ligao City. Kasapaw Mark E.J. Roberto, Ligao City. Joshua Salazar, Ligao City. Ulom Niño Martires, Ligao City. Pancito Nikime de la Punta, Yuduran, Albay. Pernia Emerson Peñano, Ligao City. Graduates of Associate in Computer Technology. Bueno Judy Ann Moya, Ligao City. Palmeria Gemma Carilla, Ligao City. Graduates from Cat College, Polangui campus. Graduates of Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology, major in Automotive Technology. Adele Arnold Molina, Libon, Albay. Aguila Ramon Dumami, Polangui, Albay. Belio Edsel Kaya, Polangui, Albay. Verdeflor Cherry Cometa, Ligao City. Calwit Shanjan Ceciliano, Polangui, Albay. Cañada Jonathan Dumame, Polangui, Albay. Carizo John Carlo Bebis, Polangui, Albay. Cruz John Vincent Camoral, Polangui, Albay. Ibarientos John Herrera, Polangui, Albay. Lianeta Regine Paria, Polangui, Albay. Notivio Harold Saludes, Polangui, Albay. Matienzo Mark Bernie Sandillo, Polangui, Albay. Mendoza John Anthony Paga, UAS Albay. Racines Jaylor Segi, Libon, Santiago John Carlos Balingayan, Libon, Albay.
Congratulations to the graduates. Commencement Commencement ceremonies are also occasionally awarded with medals and certificates. Let's have the President to be assisted by the respective school registrars.
This year's top graduate, Rodelia Janine Gina, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude.
Congratulations to this year's cream of the crop. May you not rest on your laurels, but strive harder to achieve further. This year's top graduate, Miss Rodelia Janine Gina, cum laude, will deliver her address of thanks.
To our guest speaker, Dr. Maria Pamela Esviñas, to our school president, Engineer Andrew Ray M. Belleza, to our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Mrs. Teresita D. Capillan, to all the deans of the different departments, to all the entire faculty, our professors, teachers, and mentors, and non-teaching personnel, to the hardworking parents, and to my fellow graduates, a blessed afternoon. Life has never been easy. The last 2 consecutive years have been challenging to all of us. In 2019, the global pandemic started and until now keeps on ranging from one country to another, wherein mandatory lockdowns were initiated, classes at work were put on temporary suspension. and various in their studies, and a lot of people suffered for you. And in everything you do it in God's glory. Likewise with me, I know that some of you experience the same dilemma and difficulty. There are times in our lives when we felt that our own best is not enough. However, bear in mind that in God's eyes, our very own best is truly enough. Others would say that we are the unlucky batch, probably because of the type of ceremony that we have now. But honestly speaking, they just overlook that we are the luckiest because despite of the pandemic and the calamities we have encountered, we are still able to survive and keep on fighting to never give up. We have come to experience the convenient, the unconventional, and different modes of learning. The face-to-face classes, the blended learning, online classes, and modular learning, which we thought was difficult, but we were able to surpass it. It may be a very challenging year to everyone, but it is the most memorable one. Despite of all hindrances, we still believe that kaya natin and kakayanin if we believe in God and if we believe in ourselves. Given the opportunity to speak virtually in front of you, I am truly thankful to all the persons who have been part of my journey. Allow me to send my gratitude to them. First of all, to our Lord God Almighty, for being the planner of my life, for showering countless blessings, for giving my family good health, and for the guidance and protections. Lord, thank you. You are truly the best. Second, to my family, especially to my parents, to my dad who's now in heaven. I would like to send you my thanks for being an amazing father, for being an inspiration for me in realizing this achievement. As what you have told me during our last conversation, now I was able to fulfill what you envisioned me to become. I know that you are so proud of me. To my mommy, maraming salamat po sa walang sawang pagmamahal, pagpapaalala at pag-aalaga sa amin. At sa pagtayo bilang isang ama mula nang nawala si Daddy. Isa kang napakabuting nanay at pastor ng ating pamilya. All the achievements I had in my life are all dedicated to both of you, Mom and Dad. Mahal na mahal ko po kayo. To my brother, Mark Francis Nam, Pedro Choi, my deepest thanks to you for all the support to all my school undertakings in terms of providing financial support. To my sister, brothers, and kambal, thank you for all your support. I love you all. To my cousin, Mr. Casper and Kalisen, Kuya Miko, and his entire family, from the bottom of my heart, my greatest gratitude for being the primary reason why I was able to reach this achievement, and for helping my family in every way possible. Thank you very much. To my best friend, best enemy, a partner in crime, my Livy, Dove, JGP. Meeting you was like listening to a song for the first time, and knowing it would be my all-time favorite. My deepest thanks to you for all your support, effort, time, care, love, and understanding. Thank you for giving me the courage to go on with your loving and caring ways. I really appreciate it a lot. Always remember that. Je t'aime beaucoup. I love you very much. To my SEO family, especially to our advisor, Mr. Erwin Barba. Tay, thank you for believing that I can be a good leader. I will always bring that, though, wherever I may go. To my business department family, to our team, Mrs. Teresita Bicapilla, thank you, ma'am, for trusting me in any department activities and projects. Thanks as well for the advice and lessons you imparted. Thank you so much, ma'am. For my forever young advisor, Ma'am Yvonne, my greatest thanks for almost 4 years that we have worked together. As my instructor, advisor, mother, and friend. All your teaching and advice will be remembered, and the several lessons you taught us. See you around, ma'am. I'm gonna miss you. To Sir Eli Abareta, thank you, sir, for the trust you've given me, for sharing your knowledge and expertise, and for extending your hands to someone in need. You are truly an inspiration to the students. To Ma'am Doris Batuhan, Nay, thank you for not just being an instructor to me, but also for your mother-like approaches. My thanks for 4 years of companionship, Nay. Thank you so much. To Ma'am Susan Bornas, thank you for your generosity in supporting our business department activities and projects. You such have a good heart. Thank you, ma'am. To Sir Bercelito Risa, thank you, sir, for all your help. You extended not just to me, but to the whole business department family. You are truly a kind-hearted person. To Sir Roel Magallanes, and to all my professors who became part of my journey, and to my alma mater, Cat College, thank you for your dedication and endless effort to all the students. The learnings you imparted are of great importance to us. To all the pastors,
this year's top graduates, and to lead the class of 2021 to profess their faith and pledge their
Computer Arts and Technological College Incorporated, with the help of God, I will do all my power to uphold with dignity and honor the ideas and principles for which this institution stands. I pledge my loyalty to the flag of my country and to the God-given principles of freedom, justice, and happiness for which this institution is embraced. I solemnly promise to be loyal to my alma mater, to uphold her ideals and principles through excellence in my chosen profession and virtuous life, so help me God.
Thank you, Mr. Leonardo B. Latagan. And now, Mr. Joseph Eric Roy Chua, President of the Cat College Alumni Association, will induct the graduates to the organization.
I, Joseph Eric Roy C. Chua, as a graduate of Computer Arts and Technological College Incorporated, pledge active membership in the Cat College Alumni Association, wherever I may be. Through association with my fellow alumni, I shall ever do my best to hold the ideals and traditions of my alma mater. I pledge as a citizen to exemplify the high ideals thus implied, rendering positive service to the community and country, and to live worthy, to bring honor and respect to my alma mater, so help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now listen to the words of the beloved President of Cat College, Engineer Andrew Ray M. Villesa.
Life is indeed full of paradoxes. For instance, it is when we are socially distanced that we become virtually close. It is when we are physically restricted that we become virtually free. Since last year, and perhaps for so many more years to come, the line that divides the real from the virtual has grown thinner. The pandemic has given new twists to the phrase virtual reality, and may even be paving for the coming of real virtuality. This may sound futuristic, except that right now we are being given a glimpse of what the future will be. And I congratulate you for not graduating the usual way. The virtual commencement exercises makes you extraordinary graduates. So why do we become closer when we are far apart? You may be a student learning online from your home outside the province of Albay, attending a lecture of your teachers working from home. But with technology, both of you seems not to be kilometers away, but face to face on your gadget screen. Nothing can be closer. And why do we become freer when we are under some restrictions? Virtual education's environment does not actually restrict human interaction. In a virtual classroom, you, your teachers, and your classmates are always present and therefore always with each other. In fact, there are teachers who report that during some of their online classes, some parents participate in the class with their children. There are even parents who do the filming when their children are passed by their teachers to videotape some activities. The restrictions that we are experiencing are actually enhancing the way we relate and interact with other people. Today's virtual commencement exercises defies both distance and restrictions. With everybody among us in front of our gadget screens, we are experiencing the freedom to be closer with each other.
environment conducive to learning. And to the graduates, congratulations and Godspeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the recessional.